Okay, comparator means it will compare two words. Okay, it will compare two words. So we are going for designing a comparator. Okay, so suppose if you are going for the block diagram of comparator, say you are having 10 bit. This is your 10 bit comparator, and here you are having two input. The input are word A and word B, and they are of n bit. So you are having two input, word A and word B, having n bit, and here you are, and this is your 10 bit comparator. And what will be the output? The output is that either A may be less than B, A is equal to B, or you have A greater than B. These three conditions should be possible. Okay. Now here we are going for designing a 2-bit comparator. 2-bit comparator means you are having word A. Let us assume that word A you are having A1 and A0, and you are having word B. Word B means your B1 and B0. So your A1, A0, B1, B0, these will be the input. And what about the output? Your output will see that A is less than B, A is equal to B, and A is greater than B. So whenever we are going for designing any logic circuit, output is you are having these three as your output. Then you have to go for making the truth table of it. So here you can make the truth table, and in this truth table you are having A1, A0, B1, B0. And what you are having at the output, you are having A is less than B, A is equal to B, and A is greater than B. Here, as you are having 4 bit, how many different combinations are possible? 4. 2 to the power 4, that is 16. So 16 different combinations are possible. So for those 16 different combinations, what you will have at your when A is less than B, when A is equal to B, and A is greater than B. First you have to make the truth table. From the truth table you have to go for making the K-map for each condition. For each output you have to make a K-map, and from the K-map you have to go for simplifying the Boolean expression. Okay. So this is the truth table of 2-bit comparator. Okay. So suppose here as you are having 4 bit, if the question is that how many different input combinations are possible. So don't be confused here. What you can do, if you are seeing your rightmost side, here you go for alternate 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 like this. So from top to bottom you can write 0 1 0 0 1. If you are going for your second one, here you go for 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 like this. If you are going for the third, you can write 4 zeros followed by 4 ones, 4 zeros followed by 4 ones. Okay. And finally, when you are going for your this fourth bit, you are having 8 zeros followed by 8 ones. If you are doing this blindly, you can write the different combinations. Okay. No need for calculating that what is the equivalent for this. No need for that one. Okay. This way you can proceed. In this way you can proceed. Okay. Now we are going for output here. So here, if you are seeing that as you are having the 16 different combinations, so either any one of the combination is possible. Either A may be less than, or A may be equal to, or A may be greater than. These 3 different combinations are possible. Okay. So first we have to consider this. First we have this A1 and A0. We have to compare it with your B1 and B0. You see that what is the status of these two. So here you are saying 0 0 and here you are having 0 0. So both are equal. So this condition is satisfied. A is equal to B. And what about remaining? Remaining will be 0. Okay. Let us go for some this condition. This condition here. Here you are having 0 1 and here you are having 1 and 0. So 0 1 is less than 1 0. Okay. 0 1 is less than 1 0. So this condition is A is less than B. We have to consider here. Okay. Now say suppose if we are seeing this case 1 0